Douglas Waltz, Old Man Comic Book Reviews. We didn't do one last week. It was Father's Day and I didn't feel like it. So because of that, we're doing what they used to call back in the day the giant-sized issue. Here we go. There are a lot of them, so hold on to your hats. I'll start off with a brand new one. Do a Power Bomb #1. This would be about wrestling. Daniel Warren Johnson is the writer, artist, creator. The reason you need to get this is the same gentleman who gave us the spectacular comic book Murder Falcon, which is still one of my favorite comic books to this day. So it's about a girl who's going to be a wrestler because things happen with her mom. I'm not going to tell you much more than that. I don't want you to hear a lot. I want you to just go read it. Do a Power Bomb. Go get it now. It's #1. All right. Then we have Batgirls, #7. With, maybe. Here we go. Here we go. Becky Cloonan and Michael W. Conrad wrote it. Robbie Rodriguez did the art. Robbie is the new artist. I'm not a big fan. It's still a good storyline, but I liked, I think it was George Corona, who also did the Me You Love in the Dark. He did the artwork for the first 6 for the story arc. This is a new story arc called Bad Reputation. They're still fighting the same bad guys. The Saints. Yes, the Saints are still in it. So, I don't know. There's a little hacker girl. The artwork kept distracting me because I had a different thing for the whole setup, but I'll still get it. It's still a good story. I'll get over the artwork. Hey, another #1, Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. We have writers Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly. Artist is Carmen Carnero, and there's something going on with Steve Rogers' shield. There's a secret in the shield. And you get this really cool stuff that's artwork like that, which you have to figure out what direction to read it in. So it's just, we got Captain America back, kids. This is a really good Captain America comic book. I mean, you know, it was a little pricey for a first issue, but that's because they added extra pages. So we get to find out stuff. Bucky's still in it. He's not kind of the Winter Soldier. And this is a very interesting book. I'm glad that we finally got our Captain America back. I always worry about when they subtitle it, though. It's because there's another Captain America book out with the Falcon being Captain America as well. I'm just kidding this. Wonder Woman, #788, fighting against the forces of Villainy Incorporated, which is literally just Dr. Psycho, teaching people to drink this weird milk that gives them craziness. So I'm trying to find the who did it. Oh, is it not in here? Hold on, folks. Let's take a look. I really don't. Here we are. Page 3 for some reason. Well, we got the same people from the last comic book, Michael W. Conrad and Becky Cloonan. Emanuela Lupacino did the pencils. And Wade Von Grobadger. Great name, Wade. Wade did the inks. So it's, they're fighting Villainy Inc. All the guys are teamed up to help out. You got Steve, you got Etta, you got Wonder Woman, you got that fellow whose name I never remember from when she was hanging out in Asgard. And Superman and Green Arrow are even in this issue. Dr. Poison's in it. It's just a good old Wonder Woman comic book. I like it a lot. I really wish they'd get rid of the second little thing in the back that I never read. What are you going to do? Here we go. Back to Vault Comics with the next issue coming up here of West of Sundown, #3. You see that cover? Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let me get you your... thank goodness. They put it right on the front. Oh, no. They didn't give everybody's name. Here we go. Written by Tim Seeley and Aaron Campbell. Drawn by Jim Terry. So they've found where our lovely vampire's home is at. She needs to have that to get her powers back and not, worry about dying permanently. There's a Frankenstein monster in it, who's kind of a tool, I guess is a good way to put it. And it's great. We got vampires, we got Frankenstein, we've had Chupacabra, it's the Old West. It doesn't get a lot more fun than that. And now we've got this crazy bunch of church people who might be zombies. We'll find out in the next issue of West of Sundown. It's a great book. If you haven't picked it up, I would recommend this one. All right. Second issue of the anthology series, Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood. No red, just blood. There are 3 stories. We have The Empty Tomb by Benjamin Percy and Vanessa Del Rey. Hard Day's Night by David Pepose, Leonardo Romero, and Chris Sotomayor. And Blood Red Glider by Patch Zurcher. I'm not going to go story by story by story. These are really interesting, though, because everyone has their own take on Moon Knight, and you only get 3 colors. Sometimes it is blood. Sometimes it's just they want to use the color red. It doesn't have to necessarily be blood. Like the waitress isn't covered in blood. So these are really good short stories of Moon Knight, different stuff. I think we get like 6 of these. I think it's supposed to be a 6-issue miniseries. So yeah, they're really good stuff. If you like the main Moon Knight book, you'll like this. Oh, we already read that one last week, 2 weeks ago. And back to the best comic book ever made, issue 2 of 6 of the Jurassic League. I love this comic book. Let me find your peeps. Maybe. Here we go. Written by Juan Gideon and Daniel Warren Johnson. Art by Juan Gideon. Hey, Warren Johnson, hold on. Who also wrote Do a Power Bomb, but he didn't draw Jurassic. Jurassic is Juan Gideon. So that's why this book is so good. The guy that just Do a Power Bomb that also did Murder Falcon. So you got dinosaurs that are superheroes. You got Batman, he's a dinosaur. He's got a little sidekick that's a little cave boy. You got bad guys. You got a Bizarro dinosaur. You've got a Wonder Woman dinosaur. The Wonder Woman dinosaur is adorable. There's a bad guy named Atrocitus. We're not going to do that anymore. But yeah, it's a great book. I hope it doesn't last 6 issues. I hope it lasts forever. I hope they don't get sick of it. I hope they get picked up for infinite issues. And the last piece with Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman is the Trinity, but they're dinosaurs. This is just so much fun. And those were the books from 2 weeks ago. So now let's go on to the other stack. I hate this place. Number 2, I didn't know that it has an alternate title where instead of I hate, it has a 4-letter word that starts with an F. I thought that was funnier, but we got the one that says I hate this place. That's so I can show it to you. So we have Kyle Starks is the creator-writer. Artyom Toplin is the creator-artist. Is this an Image comic? Explains why they call themselves creators. And when last we left the ladies, they were at their haunted ranch, and now they're trying to find a psychic to help them with their problem. Unfortunately, she's a tarot card reader who's got no business messing with this stuff. We also find out that one of our guys is not a very good cowboy. He's bad at being a cowboy because he's not really a cowboy. He whacked another cowboy. So we have lots of ghosts, and the girls are finally going to have to do it. They're going to have to get a hold of a ghost hunter whose name is the best name I've heard in a while. Dante Howitzer. Just so good. And as a bonus, they have these little 4-panel things, Gabby and Trudy before the ranch, where apparently they worked in the food service industry and let no customers walk over their help. So, fiction. Alright, what do we got next? This is a one-shot that they're going to do a series of one-shots. This is Spider-Man and Moon Girl. It's Miles Morales and Moon Girl. We've got Mohale Mashigo is the writer. Iguara is the artist. Something going wrong with Devil. They think that they are trying to clone him, Taskmaster and Black Ant are in it. Black Ant's just whatever. But Miles Morales and Moon Girl, it's a good team up. Now we've got to find out what goes on with Devil Dinosaur in the next issue, which will be another #1 one-shot where it's the Avengers and Moon Girl. So it should be cool. This was a really good issue. It was a lot of fun. But they got to find Devil Dinosaur. Last time we saw him, he was in Savage Avengers fighting Conan. So that dinosaur could be anywhere right now. Now back to regular Moon Knight. New Moon Knight number 12. Let me get our Who Did What to Wear. Writer Jed MacKay. Artist Alessandro Cappuccio. And when last we left them, Moon Knight was running through a portal to get him from New Jersey back to New York to save Soldier and his little vampire sidekick from Zodiac. And he brought Tigra along for the ride. Apparently Tigra and Moon Knight are an item. So it was really cool. The Hunter's Moon, the other guy who's also a Moon Knight, sort of, kind of. He's like the other fist of Khonshu. He actually helped in this issue. He wasn't a big pain in the butt. And just great stuff. The art's always good. And after this many issues, 12, we finally get to say hello to Mr. Stephen Grant, for all of those of you who know who that is. Got another #1. The lovely Martha picked out this one, Beware the Eye of Odin. #1. She wanted it, we bought it. Doug Wagner is the writer. Tim Odland is the artist. And this is pure fantasy. It's all it is. This guy's got a prince who's cursed. So he gets an eye that has to be returned to Odin. I think he gets like 30 days before anything can happen. Then he could die. He takes the blacksmith with him, who's only got one arm. He takes a crazy girl, not on purpose, who thinks she's a Valkyrie. This is just good old-fashioned high adventure. It's really well done. The art is something I haven't seen a lot of before. It's very well done and detailed. This is a good book. I hope that they do it for a long time. We'll find out. But this was, lots of stuff. Lots of monsters. The adventure continues next issue. So this is a really good book. It just came out. It's another $1 more, but it's really thick. So I think you're getting extra pages. So if you love fantasy art, there you go. And then we're on to #7 of Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. When last we left her, she was being teleported to an island with a really mad volcano. It's written by Stephen E. D'Souza, art by Jethro Morales. I like that they haven't changed the art on these, although you never get the art that looks like the cover. It's like, hello, look at this. She looks completely different in the comic book. But it's Sheena. Jungle Girl art. You get what you get. And yep, they're on an island trying to get off of an island before the volcano explodes. And there could possibly be dinosaurs, because she didn't understand what her parrot was saying, because he'd never met a dinosaur before. He went with what he knew. He called them shellbacks, which to him means turtle, which sort of makes sense. But, yep, good book. I always like Sheena. We're still going. New Mutants number 26. Let's see where they hide they hide those some other places on this book. However they design the art, not the art, but the inserts for these books. Here we go. Vita Ayala is the writer. Rod Reyes is the artist for the main story. Jan Duursema is the artist for the flashbacks. And the girls, so Wolfsbane, Danielle, Magic, and the Goblin Queen have all been sent to Limbo. They don't realize they've been sent to Limbo in the future. So we have new Illyana, and then we have old lady Illyana, who is trapped in Limbo. Warlock's in it. So my favorite New Mutant is Magic. So this is Magic. Warlock is my second favorite. So I get those two together. She uses Warlock as a sword, which is really kind of cool. And it's an interesting book. I'm glad they're making it where they're trying to upgrade Magic some more, and I'm not really sure how the backstory is going to fit in, where they did the, as I mentioned last time, the weird 90s artwork with the tale of young magic. We'll see. Let's see, we got 2 more. Let's save him for last. Here we are, number 10? 10. Jonna and the Unpossible Monsters. This is what I like to refer to as a running issue. They're on a monster, the monster is moving. The monster runs into another monster, there's fighting with the other monster. All the time, this whole book, it tricks you into reading it faster. Because there's lots of big panels, lots of big stuff, everything is in a forward motion. This would make the best cartoon. And we only get 2 more issues apparently. I was not aware that this was a mini-series or a maxi-series or whatever you want to call it. But this is just great stuff. And we get to find out if Jonna is up to fighting this many monsters next issue. We'll find out. I don't have any worries about Jonna at all. Amazing Spider-Man number 4. I'm glad they're putting these out faster than monthly. Because when last we left Spider-Man, he was screwed. Chained up, going to get beat up, going to get shot in the head. They were literally, Tombstone has a guy who's going to shoot him in the head. So Zeb Wells is the writer, John Romita Jr. is the penciler, Scott Hanna is the inker. Spider-Man gets, what's a good way of putting it? Tombstone is smarter than Spider-Man gives him credit for. So I was worried about Spider-Man. Of course he was going to get out of it. They were going to, whack Spider-Man in issue 4 of his brand new comic book. But Tombstone plays him for a chump. We're going to see how that comes back to Tombstone next issue. This is a really good book. I haven't gotten a good Spider-Man book in a while. Since the last time they had Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man, and that's been forever. It was nice to see just a new book. This is a Spider-Man running out to stop the bad guys and doesn't really have time to be nice, so he just punches everybody. It's good old punching Spider-Man. So there you go. Here are the 12 million books we did for our special giant-sized double issue. When I was a kid, I had no idea that the old comic books where they did with Man-Thing, and they called it giant-sized Man-Thing, no idea that was them just being kind of perverted. So, in the meantime, always go to Fanfare if you live here in Kalamazoo or the surrounding area. That's a great place to get your books, and they'll sign you up for a discount thing. And we'll try not to skip a week. I don't have any holidays coming up, so we should be fine. And there you are. So go out there, get some comic books, read some comic books, tell Fanfare that Doug sent you, and we'll see you next week.